Hi, my name is Dave Delside. I am doing a persuasive speech on BYOD, Bring Your Own Devices to School. To be a kid in school today. The technology tools that students are exposed to are absolutely amazing. The question is, why are we so singular in device use in the classroom setting? The marvel at the technology choices today is incredible to think that in school we expose students to maybe one or two device choices. Because all too often school districts make the choice to provide technology and purchase unilaterally the same device for the sheer sake of ease in maintenance, updating, and network security protocols. Are we that short-sighted that adults fail to see the need to expose students to a variety of technology? To educate them on the options available, possibilities with all devices. The statement of not all are created equal holds true with technology at home, at day, night, and during summers, which holds true, monitored and controlled to the point that when it comes time for them to make their own buying decisions, they are choosing based on what they know and are comfortable with. Who are we to help make buying decisions for them? And that's just what we're doing when schools opt to supply the technology and purchase a narrow range of options. Students who have to bring their own devices have opportunity to have their technology at home, day, night, and during the summers, which is something that cannot happen with school rented equipment. Another question comes to mind is how will students finish their homework with school equipment that wouldn't be an issue with bring your own devices home. I've been in several school districts with each and every one of them. Just so happened where we have Macs, we have PCs, and even your iPhones, iPads, stuff like that. And they look at a PC or an iPad and they go, I can't use that because I'm either using an Apple or I'm either using a PC. I hear that from my son, and he's only 8 years old and going to elementary school, and he's kind of confused when he bounces back and forth between PCs and Apples. As a parent and a consumer, the Apple products are priced so high that most of the time the affordability range is very narrow. And yet parents will save and make choices to buy their children and themselves what they perceive as the device to have. The call to action item that is a must if schools are to prepare students for their future is to stop providing hand-selected materials and equipment for them and start educating them on how to use a variety of devices, how to select the right program or app for the task assigned. And what has failed to be understood and realized is that by changing the policy, this large expense item in school spending can be invested into an internet security program instead of all these very, very expensive computers and PCs. The excuse of affordability doesn't hold water. By continuing to invest in district-provided technologies, we will continue to spend money on items that, if provided by students' families, we could be allocating those funds elsewhere. These are ongoing maintenance items that go with computers provided, services such as battery replacement, repairs, software updates, and applications. These are items that can become the responsibility of families and allow the district to invest in more worthwhile service, offering quality internet services with security protocols in place that are necessary. Technology will be in the hands of the students as adults, and technology should be in the hands as a learner to prepare them for their future. Common Core standards in college and career readiness detectives from the state demand that schools utilize and integrate technology into the daily routine of students. One such example would be Standard 8 in the Writing Standards challenges students to find relevant information in multiple print and digital sources. Kate Tibbs of the Kansas Association of School Boards states that these questions with mobile devices can be easily answered and resolved with network security being of the highest priority. District policies are written in language that specifies the expectation of the device, such as operating systems and applications that need to be installed into the device. These policies would specify how or what interventions the district would assist with in troubleshooting the device, and that maintenance and support of the devices are up to the individual family. Policies are in place in many districts that address the rental aspects of devices for students' families who cannot afford to purchase a device. I had an interview with Phil DeYoung over at Kobe. He's like the computer specialist over there. He reinforces the conception that the internet security protocols are just too time intensive for a variety of device network. If it's so difficult, why are cities and businesses offering free Wi-Fi? You can even get free Wi-Fi in the airplane today. When confronted about the public access and restricted access to students, the explanation becomes how to filter and monitor the filtering systems. I'm not a programmer by any stretch of the imagination, but if a program is created and run properly, wouldn't protocols be in place for that with the programming? A huge part of me believes that change is hard, and this shift in providing or not providing technology devices is a challenging leap of faith to make and necessary move for school to continue to be progressive in educating our future leaders. Teachers can't be expected to fully utilize the technology potential without first learning how to use the device. This is a crucial element that often gets missed and sidestepped, as there is a general assumption that teachers will learn on their own. One school that appears to be a forerunner in this policy change would be Goddard Public Schools. They offer option to use personal devices and connect to the district Wi-Fi. However, school devices are available for student use. Again, with policies in place that identify what is the school's responsibility and the parent or device owner's responsibilities. These details are crucial to the acceptance and endorsement of Bring Your Own Device programs. Management has been an issue brought out through many research, and in an article found in the New York Times, studies were conducted on management or policy control over personal devices in the classroom and the disruptions that occurred with students having personal devices in the classroom or building. These students, prior to bringing their own device adoption, had discipline issues from the visibility or use of a personal device in the school building. What was realized after adoption of Bring Your Own Device is that students were no longer sneaking or using their device, learning how to manage it, utilize it, and learn from their device, produce work that had educational value, and they were taking care of their device. The issue isn't a simple one to resolve by the nature of the multiple options available in the buyer's market. However, with Bring Your Own Device policies, the school district can harvest the monetary. Students need to learn how to manage and use the digital service with its educational potential, and the educational setting is just that in place. Technology needs to be varied to expose students to their differences, to help them learn at their pace, their level, and with their technology. Teachers with training can highlight the strengths of devices to their students and help facilitate curriculum mastery. The choice to adopt personal device is one that will be edgy, to say the least right now, but appropriate, yes, as it makes sense financially. Thanks.